What we kicking it off with?
What do we always kick it off with, huh?
COVID
in case you missed it, and COVID in sports.
Now, that's been the formula for 20-plus episodes.
And for this foregone future, that's what it's going to be. All right, so kick it off with COVID in sports. I thought we would have a light week. COVID been chilling a little bit.
Absolutely not.
But absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
It's back. COVID is back, and it is affecting the sports that we love, more specifically.
Oh, try to hit LeMahieu in the head.
So,
sorry. College
football, Notre Dame, it just was announced that they have, 18 new positive cases?
18, yep. They have to cancel the game against Wake Forest this week, or this past Saturday.
So, again, the same shit we've been preaching since COVID hit the world or hit our part of the world. And when it comes to college sports, you're telling kids to do certain shit, young kids to do certain shit. They ain't going to listen.
It ain't going to work.
It ain't going to work. And we're seeing that. We keep getting more cases. NCAA is trying to keep a lot of shit under wraps. I believe it might be more, or there might be more testing going on. But right now, we got 18 confirmed cases at the school of Notre Dame. Now, Notre Dame was once a isolated college. It wasn't a part of the Power Five, but this season I believe is running under one of the Power Five conferences. So, Eddie, I always go to you first. You are a faithful leader. It seems redundant. Keep asking you these questions and shit.
Yeah.
But man, how should we be moving forward when it comes to college sports and this COVID shit?
I mean, in my head, we'll talk about it when we get to the NFL as well. But, to me, it's just I feel like once the NFL and the college game started outside of Florida's case and now with Notre Dame's case, that, this was just kind of go away. It's not like with baseball, when baseball first started and the Miami Marlins had the outbreak and the Cardinals had the outbreak. And then it caused a lot of games to be affected, the Yankees being a big part of that, the Blue Jays being a big part of that, and the Philadelphia Phillies being a big part of that as well. But I've been beating my drum on this since the beginning, is that kids will still be kids. Purdue had to suspend 13 players for being at a dorm room party. I say this and I keep saying this and I'm going to keep reiterating it, is that kids are just going to still go to parties. They're still going to hang out. They're still going to drink. They're not thinking about COVID. They're just thinking about.
They don't give a shit because
getting laid. Yeah. That's what it comes down to. Or in partying, obviously, and, experimenting. College is our best years. We all did it. So I'm not faulting the kids. It's just really, really hard to try to have the kids have structure when they're living on their own for the first time in their lives. So it's of course you're going to see stuff like this happen.
Now, was this dorm party on their campus at Purdue? Or
it was at Purdue. Yeah, I think it was at Purdue this time. Yeah.
So that
I blame Purdue.
How big is that dorm room?
And I was about to say, how many kids do they actually have on
kids?
Campus? No, but how many kids do they have on campus to even be hosting a party?
Well, so a lot of the red states, the debate's going on right now, so we're not watching. But a lot of the red states did allow all their students to go back to school, not just the student athletes. So we'll see what happens. Everyone's there. So not just the athletes.
It's up for
a lot of them are doing Zoom classes, but most of them are still at the actual facility at the campus.
Yeah, because the teachers don't want to be around those fuckers, but the kids are still living on campus. And even I saw these fucking they had posted a picture of Notre Dame at their dining hall, because they're trying to say that that's how the players actually contracted it, from the dining hall. Yeah, being together at the dining hall, and their plans on moving forward, having them spaced out in the dining hall. But I don't know how they how they came to the conclusion that eating together in a dining hall is what caused the spread. But these guys are out practicing together, living together, where they came to the conclusion like, oh, the dining hall is the problem. So here's what we're going to do in regards to the dining hall.
It's not the dining hall. It's not the dining hall.
Yeah.
There's way more going on. Again, like I said, 13 students suspended from the Purdue football team for being at a dorm room party.
13 students suspended at Purdue, and then you got 18 new cases and possible more cases.
What you said, John?
And again,
they're just trying to have some fun.
But can you blame them? It's like
of course not. Again, I don't. They don't care. They're kids, man.
And we're missing, obviously, I think the most important part of it is kids know the most, like susceptible age is not them.
Right.
They're far from it.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they have something pre-existing, they're thinking they're invincible. You know what I mean? So.
But the other part of it too is that we talked about this earlier. Is that like for a lot of these students is that like you're in that age group where Corona really doesn't affect you, but we don't really know about this virus, and now they're saying that there's this now this new heart disease that's going to be attached to it. We talked about this in a previous episode, so it's like that's just being young and also dumb.
Right.
Young and reckless.
COVID. Why? Why you keep doing this stuff, man?
Yeah, I just watched that Jada Y song the other day.
We just want to. Right. It should be. COVID should be a part of that. But also in regards to COVID and sports,
why COVID had to take them sports.
Right. Go. You gotta finish the bar. You gotta finish the bar.
I don't know.
See, it was supposed to be a second part. Why COVID had to take those sports.
That's my Thursday. So nobody. All right. Cool.
All right. His Thursday.
COVID had to take from sports. Why Muslims always got to eat chicken, but don't ever eat no pork.
There you go. There it is.
Right.
Thank you for the assist, EQ.
Hey, you about to have the whole Muslim community come whoop our ass. Be walking and shit. I'll be a bunch of brothers in bow ties.
You know they don't care about COVID.
Nah, Steph's gonna back us up.
Hey.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. But anyway,
they're gonna be like, this nigga?
But also in COVID and sports, we just found out the Titans.
Why?
Titans at Minnesota facility shut down.
So Titans had 3 players, 5 personnel that was confirmed to have COVID.
Eddie don't care. He just know it's because you gotta play me in fantasy this week. He don't care.
How you gonna lose, John?
No, honestly, oh my God.
Eddie cooked this week. I was looking at his score. I was like, he ran
here we go.
Listen, all I gotta say is Drew did beat me last week. He was not here to brag about it. But I've scored the most points in our league as a whole, but I've also had the most points scored against me. Had I played anyone else that week, I would have smoked each and every one of you. Congratulations, Drew, on your win. I can clearly not beat you in fantasy football. You happy?
Yeah.
You know, happy?
And you always telling that I can't beat you. It always comes down to the playoffs.
Shout out to
you always beat me. You only beat me in the playoffs, never in the regular season. Shit.
You're right. You're right.
Gotcha.
We're talking about hot shit. Me and Kev was the only ones that's 3-0. So
it's okay. I'm 2-1. I'm not too mad.
2-1. I just cooked.
I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to lose.
Okay, Singletary and Graham was on my bench. And
we're not on fantasy. We're not on fantasy. Let's finish this segment here.
But in COVID and sports, now we know the Titans just confirmed 3 players, 5 personnel who have COVID. They just played the Vikings, so both facilities is closed down until Saturday.
Yeah, now, they are not in-person activities for the foreseeable future until Saturday, where there's going to be a walkthrough. Which means, yikes.
So, again, now you look at that. No confirmed players from the Vikings, but we don't know. So, I'm pretty sure they all getting tested as we speak. Titans, I think, got the Steelers this week.
Yeah. Right? Tough match.
Tough match. Just a walkthrough, if we have it, because they've been talking about actually pushing back the game because of them not having time.
The contingency plan is Monday, right?
Yeah, so how does that even –
So for football, as far as it goes from what they explained to us in the beginning of the season, their contingency plans are to have the game in that week, but if they have to push it back, if it's a Thursday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, but that gives the team enough time to get practice squad players up and ready. Because out of all of our sports that we play, maybe baseball is in comparison to, but football, like there's players that they're ready. They're right there.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
all the time.
I mean, we already see with just regular injuries, a lot of people are going down. So these players are having to step up. I'm guessing now due to COVID, we should see more of that. But when will too much be enough? Because again, we've been talking about COVID prior to sports, and we've been saying like NFL should be the most equipped and most ready because they've had the most time to sit back and watch this thing happen. Now we know they're not doing testing on game days, so that's one thing that they're currently isn't doing. They test every day before the game, but not on game day. But then if you have situations,
they don't want any inactives.
But then you have situations like this where possibly pushing back facilities being closed, no real run-throughs. Players get out there and play. Whether they push the game back to Monday or not, that's still not enough time to actually be prepared, I would think. And so you get people out there and they play half-ass, possible injuries on the line, possible spread of COVID. It's a lot of factors that come into shit like this.
I mean, it sucks because, like, I feel like both these teams are going to come out flat and they're going to get beat up pretty bad. And here's my thing, like,
and Vikings already getting their ass whooped.
Or they're already 0-3, but like it's it's tragic for the Titans because they are 3-0.
A lot of bum teams.
But my biggest thing is it's like, okay, cool. So like you have 3 players and 5 staff, right? It takes 2 weeks to show symptoms.
Right.
So you can test these players all you want. You can do rapid tests. It doesn't matter. What if they don't have them? What if it doesn't show up, but they actually have it? They're asymptomatic or whatever it might be. Now you're going to affect the Steelers football team. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I talked about this a little earlier. I thought Corona was over. The ignorant side of me was like, yeah, Corona's just not.
Not until after the election.
It's disappeared because football happened, and football's here, and no one's gotten sick, and now here we go. Of course, I thought it, and I didn't want to say it out loud while I was watching the games this past weekend. And I didn't say it out loud. I just said it in my head, and I didn't repeat it to anybody else until today. I was like, man, it's super weird that no one's gotten COVID that's affected the NFL just yet, like with baseball. And now here we are, so now I'm scared.
Just to elaborate, but at this point, like one thing that we haven't mentioned, and for our fans, we would do y'all an injustice if we didn't. Obviously, the Titans are the predominant team that contracted it, and they're playing the Steelers this week. But they played against the Vikings. Obviously, we touched on that. But the Vikings this week are scheduled to play against the Texans. And we haven't talked about that, and we haven't heard anything about the Vikings, like
they said the
Texans potentially being postponed yet. And right now, I'm like confused why we haven't heard at least if the Vikings in this week somebody tests positive, what they're going to do with that Texans game. But we're going from like the NFL with everything that goes on. Anything that happens one team affects the second team because they played, and immediately after that, because the weeks are on top of each other, they're not like baseball. It affects 4 teams, and if they're not on top of it fast enough, this
thing can spread.
Yeah, it's 4 to 8, 8
right.
to 12. You know what I mean? It's like,
and then it's a canceled season.
Definitely don't want that. Positive vibes only on this podcast, please, because I can't. It's already the monkey is clapping the cymbals, and I'm losing it. I don't.
Yeah, but it's only 16 weeks, like 17 weeks, so that shit is like.
Unfortunately, and that's what sucks about football because we don't have as many games as everybody else. There's no time to really. We're gonna sit this week and then we'll make it up. Like we'll play double. We'll play Monday and Thursday. Some shit like nah.
In the NFL's defense, though, they do have a contingency plan that if they do have to delay the NFL season, that it will go on until Super Bowl won't be played until middle of February, like near President's Day, which is actually kind of perfect because then the Monday following after will be a legal day off, not for me, but for most people.
Right.
So there is a contingency plan if they have to cancel the season for a little bit.
And they were talking about like shuffling around bye weeks as well, in case they need to. And shit.
Yeah, then no team would have a bye week if they have 3 weeks off. That's it. Just come back and play football.
Right. Shit gonna be crazy, bro. Like crazy fucking world we live in. Y'all be safe out there, man. Wear your masks. Practice social distancing. Get tested. make sure y'all get tested. And if you are feeling symptomatic or anything, take a moment to yourself and try to fight whatever you fight, whether it's Ebola, flu, chlamydia, COVID, no matter. Take the time.
And it's flu season, so you can't just have like the sniffles and allergy season. So
right, but just be conscious of
most
what you're
importantly,
doing, man.
Because I have a friend or an associate that went somewhere with a friend that she thought was her friend that got tested and still went out to hang out and got the results in the middle of their testing that she was positive. If you get tested, stay your ass home and get the results. Please. This friend fortunately didn't have it, but had to quarantine somewhere for 14 days.
I just saw that. This is random, but me and Sabrina was watching Teen Mom, and this girl.
Nah, stop! I don't want to hear.
No.
Couple shows, love couple shows.
So this girl, this girl got chlamydia from her baby daddy.
Brianna.
Yeah, Brianna.
Of course.
So,
classic.
She got chlamydia from my baby daddy. She got tested. She got tested, but didn't have sex with her while she was waiting on the results. Like,
yes. Oh man, Kev shut off his camera because he hates this.
All right, but back to sports. Sorry, guys. I understand.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. These guys don't get it, man. It's all right.
So that's COVID in sports. We're moving on to the Pac-10. Now, the Pac-10 was the only conference out of the Power Five that was still up in the air if they were going to be playing this fall. Everybody else was playing or planning to play, but it was just announced that the Pac-10 will be playing this fall, come November 6th. Now, what they're doing is a small season, only 7 games, 7-game season, and a conference championship. So 7-game season will start November 6th. Champion game start the 18th. And then this will be time for them to be considered for the BCS or the college championship. Try to get in there late, but everybody's playing. The Power 5 is playing. It's already weird because nobody, honestly, and I'm just keeping a whole buck, who really cares about college football right now?
Gamblers. People that went to those colleges.
Gamblers and NFL scouts.
True.
I'd be on it if I went to.
But here, so like, I mean, you know what I want? That's like my biggest regret in life. Period. I think that's most of our biggest regrets in life. I should have
went to Rutgers.
Yeah. Like a good college.
Yeah. I didn't have the grades for it, but I should have went and had a camper on campus or something.
Tell him, John. Tell him, John.
There better be like 100 bowls. I want the Tostitos bowl. I want the Doritos bowl. I want the Frito-Lay bowl. I want the Tropicana bowl. I want the orange bowl, the grapefruit bowl. Give me every bowl possible.
Right. We got
that'll be entertaining.
We got
the
a game break.
Bowl, the salsa bowl.
We got a game break. Yankees up 12-2 on Cleveland.
Stanton finally went yaya.
No,
finally.
What, the Glizzy Bowl?
Glizzy Bowls all day, baby. Who should be in the Glizzy Bowl? Who are the 2 biggest wieners? Because the Jets and the Giants are so bad at playing at the NFL level, they should play in the Glizzy Bowl for the toilet trophy in the NCAA.
No, but honestly,
really should.
A big part of the college is the fan affair, the bands.
Yeah, of course.
The fans, like that, the big band type of feel.
The high scoring,
crazy, the high scoring, all that.
Those dances and those tight
offenses.
So college don't feel like college football because you don't have the complete package with the fan affair.
Those HBCU doing flick ass dances.
Everything that's going on without the fans don't feel like it's WWE to these fights. They don't feel the same. The bubble was like it took a little adjustment to get used to just watching it, and it just worked.
The WWE got virtual fans, dude. Finally, WWE got virtual fans.
They added that, but I'm just saying, it took a while to get, just watching them play ball in an empty arena, like an empty gym. It was weird at first, but after a while you got used to it. but for everything that's like all sporting events that's been taking place.
Yeah, definitely.
Just weird.
Again, so now that we got all the Power 5 playing, who do you guys have BCS winners with all the teams playing? If y'all have one. Anybody have a team that they're checking?
Nah.
Any have a team that they care about?
I'm a closet Michigan fan and also a closet Boise State fan. Mostly Michigan for Jim Harbaugh and Boise State because I like those colors in that field. That's really the only.
Boise State always had
the blue field is awesome. Yeah, I've always I remember as a kid always appreciating that. But I know LSU is pretty bad right now. I guess Ohio State's good. I know LSU has been pretty bad.
Is Alabama playing?
Alabama's playing.
I'm a Alabama fan just because I love how they breed running backs, but I'm not really up on it. I apologize to our viewers.
Yeah,
the tide is rolling. If the tide is rolling, I'm rolling with it.
Didn't the Sooners get upset like a week or two ago?
Oklahoma? Oh yeah, you're a Sooners fan, right?
Yeah, I rock with the Sooners.
Yeah, you rock with the Sooners because you're a Jim Ross fan, right?
Yeah, AP fan.
So that's my guy too. Yeah, shout out to Jim Ross. That's my guy too. But I rock with the Sooners.
Nah,
I watched college football when I was younger. I just gravitated to that team.
Nah, I was always a Miami fan. Miami used to have have all the tight ends. The U.
So right now, Clemson, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and Notre Dame are the top 5 teams. So Florida, Alabama, BCS Bowl, Florida by 5.
Yo, Drew just failed 2 times to try to throw up to you, but
he did.
Yeah, I ignored it.
He said.
I fucked up.
All right.
Oh, you.
All right, but
fuck us, Anna.
So
The
again,
U, the Woo.
So
actually watched the U versus Florida State, and they fucking smoked them. It was pretty great. It was a good game to watch.
Cool. College football, welcome back, everybody. You guys are back. The Power 5, at least the conference that people care about, is back.
Sure.
So that's it for college
guys
football.
really going at it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm watching. I have the debate playing in the background while we're doing this pod.
You said they going at it. I thought you was talking about somebody was scrapping.
Yeah, they really.
They should.
Hell no.
But
isn't that the way we should elect our president? Is that they should scrap it?
Word, just write it out.
Yo.
What'd you say?
But speaking of scrapping,
in their corners should be inhalers.
Next, in case you missed it, we got a scrap coming up, and that's between Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao, and Conor McGregor. Now,
I need to go first on this.
This
supposed to not gonna stop retiring and unretiring.
So this is supposed to happen 2021. Conor announced it via Twitter. But Kev, who you got, bro? If this happens.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. Most of us are here. But I obviously have Manny Pacquiao winning. And the reason for that is obviously they're doing this for money. But I think because money is the main motivator, obviously, for everything and everybody. But in this stage, particularly, last time Conor fought Floyd Money, they didn't let Floyd put him to sleep when Conor obviously wasn't down and out. He didn't get counted out. They just called the fight early. They're not trying to have a knockout happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, he didn't knock out.
But only listen, they're not trying to have a knockout happen because at the end of the
time, one at a time.
Listen, John, conspiracy, bro. At the end of the day, they want us, the fans, to never experience like Mike Tyson in his prime, people paying for pay-per-view getting knocked out in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Do that.
Yeah.
At least 4 or 5 rounds. And then when Pacquiao, just like Floyd, start dribbling this man's face like a speed bag, they're going to call a fight. That's how it's going to happen. That's it. That's my take,
He's going down. No offense to Floyd. Floyd's more of a defensive fighter, so it's a whole bunch of Pacquiao.
That played into it.
Yeah, Pacquiao will fight.
You see this shit with Pacquiao, you're going to be like, why, bro? Why?
Nah, you're going to be like, oh, shit.
Honestly, this should make for a This shit made for a better fight because, like Johnny said, Mayweather is a defensive fighter. Fighter.
Sound disrespected.
Pacquiao is a scrapper. So both of them going to come swinging just like no defense. Just
best bet is catch Pacquiao. Right. The one that
hey, who this old man pitching right now, bro?
Hold on. I had to move it for something.
Pacquiao might get caught though playing because he gonna come.
Well, he gonna walk. Yo.
Who daddy is that playing with the Indians?
What?
Who daddy is that?
Hold on. Keep going, John.
I don't got the baseball game on. What team?
On the Indians.
On the Indians.
His last name, I think
Perez. Yeah.
Yo, bro, like 45.
Yeah, and he got the wild porn star mustache.
Yo, got the thick Ron Burgundy mustache with the gray salt and pepper. Got the gray hair coming.
That's Oliver Perez? Oh, my God. Why do you look like a fucking creep?
Okay. John, finish, bro. Come on. We could do this all night.
Saying, like, obviously, Mayweather's more defensive fighter, so he just makes
Homie's only 39.
He's able to play around with Conor because his shit is defense and counter. So,
Conor,
Pacquiao got defense, but he's more offensive minded. Right. And I say that fight's over by the 5th round.
No, Pacquiao. Yeah, they were saying that.
Based on what you're saying, it shouldn't go to the 5th round, bro. It should not. We're talking specialists against somebody that's coming in.
They're going to feel each other out in the 1st round. Pacquiao is probably going to be more offensive. Conor's not going to be as offensive with Pacquiao as he was trying to be with Mayweather.
Based on what you're saying, if my conspiracy is wrong that they're trying to drag these fights out, this shit should be over within 30 seconds of the 2nd round.
I told you, getting knocked down in the 1st round is not far off. I won't be shocked if he gets knocked down in the 1st round. I'm giving Conor the 5th round best because,
because this time –
but we're talking about boxing.
And Conor go try and play more defense because, again, with Mayweather, he knew Mayweather was a defensive fighter. In order for him to win, he was going to have to come at Mayweather. With Pacquiao, he's coming at your ass. So he going to have no choice but to retreat.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was going to hit him with a 3-piece combo, wait for him to counter, and sleep his ass, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. You're not listening.
I know.
People say okay for the fight.
And that's going to be in the 8th round.
I got Conor getting knocked out.
80% of Pacquiao's winnings is going to COVID relief. So,
good.
So that's what I was going to say. So, Senator Manny Pacquiao will, give part of the proceeds to the victims of the Philippines that suffered through COVID. I think he is also 42 years old in December. So, by the time this fight happens, he will be 42 years old. He's also worth $2.2 million. I don't think he.
That's 2.2?
2.20. Sorry, $220 million. Sorry,
Sorry,
I apologize.
I thought you was talking about Bow Wow for a second.
No, he's worth $220 million. I think he doesn't give a fuck about this fight. I think this is a Conor apology tour. I think that if this fight goes 12 rounds and Conor magically wins and goes back into the UFC or makes his bow to boxing, this is just going to solidify it. Look, it helps Pacquiao because he gets to help his people, and it helps Conor because he's back in the limelight. I don't think it matters. To me, this is an exhibition.
Exactly.
I don't think it matters. And it's like preseason.
Conor's going to go to sleep in boxing and wake up back in the UFC.
For real. Because that's what should have happened last time.
Yeah, I don't think Conor's going to really pursue a career in boxing. Like this, like Eddie said, exhibition fight. It's a prize fight. Let's get some money. Let's run up the numbers. Everybody going to tune in and shit. Dummy's going to pay $60 for pay-per-view to watch it. And we're going to run up.
You know what's the funny part about it? Like the way Conor is going to promote it, he's going to talk so much shit.
Oh, yeah.
He smile.
Yeah, he's got to watch it because, you can't be.
He might say a word or two, but he's just going to carry that to the ring. Like,
yo, Pacquiao.
I'm running for governor in the Philippines. You better believe it. You better believe it, baby.
His hands so fast, I can only imagine, like, seeing McGregor trying to dodge
Pacquiao for a whole game.
Pacquiao's hands
Still got some thunder in them punches. Still got some thunder.
You see Connor like trying to flex on Instagram. He's like posting like pictures of like don't get me wrong, the guy looks great. He looks like he's in shape. And like Manny's just like, yeah, look at me, I'm a humanitarian.
Right.
You know, like watch. I think he posted like one video of him like his like workout like montage like routine that like he did like 4 or 5 years later. So it's like Manny doesn't give a shit about this fight, and Connor's like, look at me, I'm buff.
It's gonna be like that Rock movie. I think it was either Walking Tall or where he was like in the Philippines somewhere, and he was.
Both of those are the same movie.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same movie.
Yeah, they're the same movie. Yeah. The Rundown and Walking Tall are the same movie. Yeah, 100%.
Not true.
Yeah, 100%. 100% same movie.
It's pretty much that when the little guy was like fucking the Rock up, like from the grab the branch and shit, hit the
who that was,
Rock
right?
ass.
Yeah, that was Walking Tall.
That was the dude from
That was not Walking Tall, bro.
The second one.
Yeah,
So it was Rundown. It doesn't matter. They're the same movie.
It's the same movies, bro.
It's the same movie.
Same fucking movies. I always get them mixed up because they are the same movie.
The same movie. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But moving on, in case you missed it, we're getting into the MLB recap, man. It's finally time. It's time. MLB Wild Card is here today. As we do this episode, we already got, 4 games so far? Is this the 4th game?
Yes, sir.
Right now? Yankees.
This is the 4th game going on right now. Yeah.
So, early we had the Sox get that W.
Tell them what day we filming, because they're not going to see it until Thursday.
Now, today is Tuesday.
We're filming on Tuesday. Today is Thursday.
Right. Well, again, we're filming on the first day of Wild Card. So
we released Thursday.
So, as you hear us, when we filmed this, it was the first day of Wild Card.
It's 9/29.
Yeah, 9/29 Tuesday.
Right. The Yankees already swept the Cleveland Indians to make it to the second round.
I'm with that bold prediction.
And I live in New York, but I just love seeing you guys hurt. So
come on, man.
I just want the Indians just to smoke these guys because y'all fan affair is so strong. It gives me joy.
It's pressure for what players come to New York and play for us.
True.
Anybody can go to Chicago and win some games. There's no hope there.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. Chicago's 3rd biggest market. So
you're right.
Keep that smut off Chicago.
And 5th best pizza. 5th.
Word.
Who got a hat?
Word.
Cavs hat, because that's fucking cap. The best pizza in the fucking United States belongs to Chicago.
Lasagna?
I don't like that. Bro, I don't like that shit. That's why.
So how can you say it's the best when you don't like that shit?
No, it's because Chicago pizza, deep dish is like considered Chicago pizza, but it's really not their big pizza.
It's been coined as Chicago pizza, but that shit is disgusting. Nobody from Chicago likes deep dish. Like any Chicagoan don't eat that shit.
You guys eat like crisps or whatever.
Right.
They're like little squares. They're delicious.
Square, exactly.
Yeah, you guys are weird.
Right, we eat thin crust.
Still not pizza. Hey, we fold our pizza here in New York. We don't eat them like hors d'oeuvres. What is this? Cocktail hour?
Y'all drain y'all pizza. And then y'all
disrespectful.
But all right, so MLB recap. We in wild card now. We already had the Sox play, who already won today, beating the A's. Who won the Astros-Twins game?
The Astros did.
All right, and
Astros 4-1.
Blue Jays Rays.
The
3-1. Rays won.
Rays won 3-1. Yeah.
And right now, Yankees is fucking smoking the Indians.
12-2.
As we speak.
Currently. But it's now. Yankees can't score any more runs.
Now, wild card is how many games? 3? 3 games?
3. I figured it out. It's 3. 3, 5, 5, 7.
Yeah, we did that. We knew that.
Yeah.
We broke that down already.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, we did it on one of these episodes.
I think I did it backwards.
Last week. I think last week we covered it. Because we talked about teams clinching the playoff spot.
All right, so that's let's get those spots. So let's lock in who y'all got for the wild card. So first up, we got the White Sox and the A's. Eddie, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the White Sox.
Johnny.
White Sox.
I'm gonna give it to the White Sox.
Drew.
White Sox.
DQ.
The White Sox.
And Kev got the A's.
Definitely the White Sox, though.
No, because last you was
No, we were riding the A's in the beginning, but they're starting to fall apart.
Remember, I had my funny moment a few episodes back. Y'all was talking about the White Sox.
Right.
And I was like, yo, not sleeping team, but yo, the White Sox. Look how they doing.
Yeah.
No, but
If there's a round for these teams that haven't really been here and at this stage to win, I'll say it's at the wild card round, except for Cleveland playing us. That's fucking dumb.
Look, I think these teams that are under 500 that are in the playoffs, like I understand like that extra wild card spot like for COVID and whatever, but it's like, I mean, we'll get to when we get to the NL. It's like it's stupid. Like these teams don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Period. So but
now,
whatever. Whatever, man. I get it.
But see, that's why. But see that right. But see, that's the problem that people. That's what people don't want to see. You got these teams that really wouldn't be here under other circumstances. They take out one of the teams that's supposed to be here, like then everybody in a.
The bottom line is MLB gave us an extra week to give themselves a little extra money. So at the end of the day,
listen.
They don't give a shit about the fans.
It's ratings.
If you lose to a team that's not supposed to be there, that's on you. Why are you?
That's actually facts though, because.
Well, I love a good underdog, so let's go. Indians.
Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Up next,
the playoffs, the Marlins. I told you.
Yeah, Marlins.
Okay, John. Let me get to the Marlins. Keep going, Dev.
But we'll get to those who clinched. But right now we're talking about the wild card. Marlins did do well. So we got the Astros and Twins. Eddie, who you got?
Astros, Twins. 500K says the Twins win.
Johnny.
Johnny,
who you got? Astros,
Johnny
Twins.
5.
No, I was gonna say, but it sounded like Drew was about to say answer when you said me, so I was waiting for you.
He said,
I was like, okay. I got the Twins.
DQ, who you got? Astros, Twins.
I got the Stros.
All right, game. This game is officially done. Yankees Indians. Finals 12-3. Drew, what's your take?
Oh yeah, Twins though. But the fucking Yankees are killing this team. Like I don't know.
We just announced it. It's over. 12-3.
It's over. Like the Yankees are scraping this team. So I'm guessing that's my next pick when you go to that.
Okay,
team.
so we ain't there yet. We not there yet.
Kept stirring shit up.
Who you got? Astros, Twins.
Twins, duh, bro. I'm not about to vote for the Astros. Like at the end of the day, y'all a bunch of bitches. See me in the street. Y'all cheat.
Man, good luck winning games without Verlander, Tommy John.
Right. All right, next up, Blue Jays, Rays.
I changed my pick. I didn't know that.
What?
I know Verlander got hit. Hurt.
No, Tommy John, he's done. He's dead.
Yeah, I'll change my pick then because I didn't know that.
All right.
No, you can't. It's too late.
Eddie, who you got? Blue Jays, Rays.
Honestly, the Rays are probably one of the best teams in baseball right now, so I'm gonna have to go with the Rays.
Johnny. Blue Jays, Rays. DQ.
I got the Braves.
What? Blue Jays, Rays.
Oh, you said Braves. So okay, Blue Jays.
Blue Jays and the Rays.
You said the Braves.
Okay, Drew.
They're in the National League.
I got you.
I just think about that.
I got you.
Come on, man.
Who you got, Drew?
I got the Rays. You already said it.
Kev.
I got the Rays because the showdown between us was inevitable. So let's do it. Next round.
Yeah, we got to take him out, man. We got to take him out. We have to.
And last up in the wild card, we got the Yankees, Indians. Eddie, who you got? Is it like a consensus?
Is that a serious question?
Got DQ.
Yo.
DQ, who you got?
DQ, who you got?
Yankees and Indians.
Indians. I'm joking. Indians.
No?
Yeah.
So
I guess on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yankees.
Indians.
The team on Johnny sweatshirt.
Indians.
After they just got blown out 12-2?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy.
And we just
Fuck.
Yeah.
We hit their best pitcher all day today. I don't know if did I talk about this before? No, I didn't.
Sure.
Anyway, Shane Beaver, Mr. Cy Young, is this your fucking king? Got lit up. Your curveballs looked a little too good, buddy. What were you digging in there with your glove? Huh? What were you doing there? Putting some extra stuff on your balls there? It doesn't matter. You got lit up. You got knocked out in the 5th inning. Fuck you, Shane Beaver.
There's something you could put on the ball to make it curve more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mythbusters. Check out that episode. Very good episode.
You can't be out here.
Sweat, Vagisil.
I'm telling you, he was doing something. I don't know if he split in his glove, but he was doing something. Every time. So what I was watching, every time that the ball got changed, right? So whether it was a foul ball, whether it was hit out because the ball went out the yard a lot while he was pitching, or whether it hit the dirt a little too much and they changed the ball. Shane Beaver, again, I've never seen this guy pitch like pretty regularly. He's in the running for the Cy Young. I did watch this guy, like every time he was about to throw a sinker or an off-speed pitch, pretty much that curveball is pretty filthy. The drop on that ball was a little too much. I saw him digging pretty deep in that glove, but when he was throwing fastballs, it was pretty straightforward, right? He wasn't really digging too deep in there.
That's crazy. I didn't know they had. I know, they got like court bats in baseball and shit like that, but I didn't know.
Yeah, you can't do that either.
Yeah, I know you can't do that, but I'm saying in regards to the pitching, how can you like?
Yeah.
What
was his name? Kev. Who was the pitcher? Pineda. Remember for the Yankees, he had like a big grease on the back of his like hand here, and then he had it on his palm. Again, it's illegal. If an umpire catches you with something shiny on you or whatever, pine tar. It's part of the game. Everyone does it.
It's pine tar, but they all have access to it because you're able to put it on your bat, but you're not able to put it on your hand to throw a pitch.
You can also use Vaseline, peanut butter, whatever. Pitchers get creative, man. Anything to give you an extra grip on the ball or to add an extra spin to it.
Peanut butter, a nigga be like, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody got the fucking Empire got peanut allergies and shit.
If you think about it, the only guys that touch the ball is the only guys that touch the ball is your catcher, the pitcher, and then your infield who's fielding, or your outfield who's fielding.
Yeah.
And he was very particular about getting that ball back anytime it went out. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let's talk about the COVID team of baseball now. John, this was John's pick and hot take. The Florida Marlins, they in there. John's sleeper team is in the playoffs. John, how do you see how do you see them playing this upcoming COVID playoffs or COVID World Series? Will they make it that far? Do you see that?
I think might be a first round exit, but you never know. They made it here. They probably have the best record, but they made it here. But most likely first round exit for them. But
yeah. Now with everything being set, other than the wild card, is there anybody besides the Dodgers and Yankees that y'all can see really shaking up this playoffs this year?
I'm gonna continue to beat my drum on the fucking Padres. Okay. They're gonna take out the Dodgers. Padres all the way, and then the Yankees will beat them.
What about you, Kev? Anybody besides the Yankees and the Dodgers, the people that we know that should be there, that's actually knowing that's who's there now, that's going to shake up the playoffs possibly?
If I'm being honest, I'll probably say one of the Chicago teams, either the Sox or the Cubs. Mm-hmm. But the Cubs only because, they've been there before. Meaning recently, within the last, 5 years. Yeah, within the last 5 years. So
I have two.
I don't know about that, but I'll be honest, they should have had one. But, other Cubs, definitely the Cubs.
What about you, DQ? Any teams you see that can shake up the playoffs?
I could definitely go with Ace with the Padres because they haven't done shit in years, and now they have their star players. They have causing not only getting people pissed off by how they play, but also hitting their hitting's really efficient. So I'll go with the Padres.
Yeah,
what you said, John?
How did the Marlins make the playoffs before the Mets?
Because, God, John, you're so mean. Because of the extra wild card spot, man. The Marlins shouldn't be there. Enough of this, like, oh, look at the Marlins, man.
We're talking about the Marlins. We're talking about the Mets.
They got bad ownership until recently.
Talking about the Mets.
John, we got to stop shitting on the Mets because they're going to start paying for players because they have a lot of money now, and we're in trouble. I'm just saying. If we don't win this year, we're in trouble.
Yeah, same team.
Okay.
John's like, they still a Mets. It don't matter who running it, they still a Mets.
I don't know.
All right.
But what's the best though?
MLB playoffs wild card is underway. We'll keep you guys abreast of everything that's going on. By the time our next episode happens, we should be
in the second round.
We should be out of the wild card. So we'll see what happens then. Who's there? Who y'all say up? Just a real quick, just round up again. I'm sorry. Ed, you had White Sox. Everybody had White Sox, right?
First round, yeah.
Yeah. The Astros.
We didn't do the NL at all.
We didn't do the NL?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's Marlins Club, Cubs, Reds, Braves, Cardinals, Padres, Brewers, Dodgers.
Okay, so round it back. Who you say? Cubs and who?
So Cubs and Marlins.
Okay, so who you got? Cubs, Marlins.
I got the Cubbies.
Who you got, Eddie? I'm sorry, Johnny.
I just said the Marlins is first round, Bob, but I got the Marlins.
Okay. All right, DQ.
Okay.
Got the Cubs.
Drew.
Cubbies.
Kev.
Definitely the Cubs.
All right, who else we got, Ed?
We got the Reds and the Braves. I'm going to go with Cincinnati.
Who you got, John?
Braves.
DQ.
Braves.
Drew.
Braves.
Kev.
Braves, definitely.
Up next, Ed.
Cardinals and Padres. Again, I'm beating my drum on my Padres.
John.
Padres.
DQ.
Padres.
Drew.
Pods.
Of course. Kev.
Padres.
And
then last but never least, the Dodgers and the Brewers.
That's a joke. Can we say that all at the same fucking time?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Dodgers.
All right.
That's a joke, bro.
Who said the Brewers?
Drew.
Drew said
I
the
did
Brewers?
not say the Brewers. What the? Johnny tried to set me up. Well, I hate you. Johnny tried to set me up.
Now,
Drew,
Drew
Bernie,
didn't say no when we all said Dodgers, so that's the only
Bernie
reason
I
Mac,
said Dodgers.
Drew, Bernie Mac don't really play for the Brewers. Mr. 3000.
2000.
He's not really there, so I don't know.
Yo, I know this, Johnny. Johnny always trying to do some bullshit.
All right.
Rest in
Up
peace,
next.
Bernie. We love you, big bro.
Rest in peace, Bernie, man. Who you with? All right, next up, we got the NBA recap. Now,
You can say you old enough to cross the street. You old enough to get fucked up.
and one of your favorite lines. But
yeah. Shit, kiss my ass. Man.
we're gonna leave that off the pot. Next up, the NBA recap. Now, we are final.
We got him. We got him.
Here, NBA Finals. We got the Miami Heat versus Los Angeles Lakers.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Congratulations to both teams, first off, to get to this point. And congratulations to the NBA for putting together some great sports. Like, of all other sports, the NBA has been stellar.
Nailed it.
To this whole COVID situation, producing quality games and producing an exciting product just all around. So, again, we got the underdogs, Miami Heat versus the LA Lakers. Everybody, again, it's like David and Goliath. The Lakers is the Lakers. Lakers is the evil.
Miami, we throwing that rock, son.
Lakers is the evil empire. But going to you first, Drew, because
they're not evil empire.
I'm not saying they the evil empire and the legacy of the Lakers is
Right.
always the top notch. So it's like
laid back guys. That's let's just chill.
No, Lakers ain't. Lakers is known for having the superstar players.
They've been to the finals.
It's LA.
That's what it is.
It's fucking LA. So, Drew, going to you first. I know you know that.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep on the Miami Heat, bro. Don't sleep on them.
Okay, he has a tough hill and a large hill to climb. What do you think they need to do in order to take down the LA Lakers?
This is true facts. Ain't the Miami Heat like the best defensive team they're playing out of this whole playoffs? The Lakers play out of this whole playoff. They played the fucking what fucking was it? Portland Trailblazers, no defense at all.
Right.
Fucking Houston Rockets, no defense at all.
Right.
Moderate defense with the fucking Denver Nuggets.
Right.
But the best defensive team they're playing is the Miami Heat in this fucking final.
Beat that drum, Drew. Beat that drum.
That's true.
Let's go.
For the Heat to win, Drew needs all 7 Dragon Balls, and he needs to make that wish.
We got Baby Nash and Tyler Hero right now. We got Baby Nash on the fucking squad.
Tyler Hero, who is a what? What is Tyler Hero? What is Tyler Hero? He's a fucking bucket.
Get bucket, son.
A bucket.
Bucket. Jimmy Bucket.
A scrub bucket, nigga.
Jimmy Bucket.
Tyler Bucket's hero.
He said a scrub bucket. He said, no, but
bucket.
Now
he had his moment. Let him rock.
Miami has overachieved this season. Nobody expected them to be here, except only Jimmy Butler, the only motherfucker.
They're gonna be here next year. They're gonna be here next year.
They was gonna be here.
Shut up, jeez.
John, going to you. Miami is going against your boys, LA. What do LeBron and the Lakers need to do to secure this 4th ring for Lebanon James?
Force Anthony Davis. Miami played good defense, but it's just too little. Like, Miami didn't go against a team with a legitimate big man.
Yeah.
I
mean, the East
considered a big man to me.
Yeah, the East East is really small. Like, you look at
Boston have a legitimate big, and Pacers.
Miles Turner
solid, and Sabonis can't play.
Sabonis is the actual big man. Miles Turner is a big who want to shoot. So, like, he don't really play the paint like he's supposed to.
No, but yeah, that's my point. Miami didn't go against a big, so they didn't go against a legitimate big man. And
they got LA got 3 of them. They got 3 of them.
We got 2. We're gonna discount JaVale McGee, son. They got 2. Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, in regards to scoring, JaVale just an extra big body to put up there because you look at we got the best big man in the league, and we got 2 solid, big bodies to help out when help needs to be. Like when we need help. And then you got big ass LeBron.
LeBron's gonna do what LeBron does, but just give it to AD and just let AD dominate. Because if you let AD dominate, Lakers in 4.
Now.
Oh, you say Lakers in 4? You disrespectful, John.
LeBron knows the entire playbook, nigga. Like, come on. Like,
you disrespectful, bro. Like, come on. Give us at least 6.
Hold on.
Yeah, that goes both ways.
Give us 6.
To say that?
Disrespectful.
I mean, because Spoelstra also knows how LeBron plays, so he knows his strengths and his weaknesses, so he can take advantage of that.
Right.
I just said, if they let AD dominate, Lakers in 4. But I'm going to be there. I'm gonna say Lakers in 6, but if AD is dominating every game, Lakers in 4.
I like the 6, John, because whenever you say 4, it don't go that way.
That's not true.
DQ.
John, you said Lakers in 8 last week.
Yeah.
Don't let that go over your heads. Don't let that go over. Are you kidding me right now, dude?
Yeah, you did. You said Lakers in 8, and
I did say Lakers in 8.
Don't let that go over your head.
So now it's Lakers in 9.
Right, it'll be 9, but you've been wrong. Is what I'm saying.
I said I'm being nice. Listen, every time I talk about the Lakers in the series, I tell you, I tell you this: if the Lakers, this is gonna be brooms. I tell you that all the time.
Yeah.
If they play how they're supposed to play, it's supposed to be a sweep. Houston was supposed to be a sweep. Denver.
Yeah, Houston was supposed to be a sweep. Portland was supposed to be a sweep.
Portland to me was supposed to be a sweep, but the Lakers can't win every game. You know, they gotta lose. You know, can't win every game.
Denver, you not sweeping Denver, but Houston
DQ,
and
DQ. I know you, the LeBron fan, but again, I'm gonna pose this question on the Miami side. If Miami has a chance, if there's one smidgen of a chance, what would they need to do to beat the Lakers?
There is nothing the Heat can do to beat the Lakers in this series. Like overall, okay, if AD get hot, who's gonna guard AD? If LeBron get hot, who's gonna guard LeBron?
Iguodala.
Bam gonna guard.
They can stop it.
I'm gonna be objective to know.
You really think the NBA is gonna have the Heat?
Don't think like I don't know that the Lakers are the Lakers. Like I know the Lakers are the Lakers. The Lakers.
I made the joke.
I guarantee you there's gonna be a point disparity. Here's how series gonna go. The first game, the Lakers will win by 8, right? Next 2 games, they win by 24. And last game they win by 2. Just make them fall. It's gonna be that serendipitous for like Kobe and Giannis.
Okay.
They're not.
The Lakers are the Lakers.
I'm gonna be objective. What Miami actually needs to do is neutralize AD, and like let LeBron go off and contain everybody else around him.
And that's the biggest. That's the LeBron gonna be LeBron. We all know LeBron gonna do him. But the way AD has played, I feel as though if they win, it might not happen, but AD should be the Finals MVP. Whether that's gonna happen or not, it's probably.
I mean, it could happen. It definitely could happen. Like I agree, it could happen. Definitely.
Probably won't. But if they have to do something with AD, I don't know if Bam is great, a great player.
Bam is great, bro.
If Bam can do it, AD is long as fuck. And
how tall is AD and how tall is Bam? They're like the same height, bro.
But think about Bam. Bam is wrong. Bam can't extend the perimeter.
Yeah, Bam only about 6'8". He ain't really that big. Like he played big.
I think they're like the same height, bro. Like
AD is almost no. AD's like 7 foot, bro. And then got the wingspan. Got that fucking Dwight Howard wingspan.
6'9".
That's NBA. He really like 6'7".
Yeah, he's not tall than AD.
He's not tall. So in that regard, Bam is going to need some help with AD. If they can do something with AD and get him off his game, because he has shown that he can choke in big moments, but this is probably the biggest stage he's ever been on. So will AD continue the?
Yeah, AD at 6'10".
Right. Okay. So 6'10", 6'9". That's close, but I think. Yeah, but I think the wingspan makes AD look way bigger because AD is like.
AD's wingspan is like 7'5", 7'4".
Yeah. I think he
looks way bigger. But okay, go around. Who y'all got? Eddie, who you got? Lakers, Heat. How many games?
I just wanted to bring up an interesting fact. LeBron has gone to 9 out of 10 NBA Finals, and the Heat, the Warriors, and the Heat and the Warriors. Actually, yeah, just the Heat and the Warriors have been played in the last 10 NBA Finals. So there hasn't been an NBA Finals without the Miami Heat or the Warriors, and LeBron has been in 9 of them. So that being said,
because he hasn't played for the Warriors.
That being said.
LeBron, the Lakers gonna win that shit.
Miami in 7.
Miami.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
John.
That's my nigga.
John, how you got it going? Lakers in 4. Lakers in 6. DQ.
Lakers in 4. Fuck out of here, dude.
Sweeping. Boring.
Miami in 7, but I can go either way. But Miami in 7, that's my shit. Miami in 7.
Kev. I'm not gonna Kev. I see your face. I'm not gonna get on Drew with that. I can go either way. Shit.
Yo, stop with the bullshit. Miami's my shit, bro. Miami in 7.
Listen, you can't say. Listen, please, everybody, just be quiet, Drew. You can't say Miami's my shit and say I can go either way in the same breath.
It's because he's a LeBron fan, and that's the reason why he's a Miami fan.
No, I'm not.
When Bron made the decision,
don't listen to DQ. Don't listen to DQ.
Decided to be a Miami fan.
Don't listen to that
because of LeBron. But LeBron is his favorite player, like Ray Lewis was his favorite player. That's why he's a Jet fan and also a Ravens fan. So in that defense, Drew, I'm defending you. In Drew's defense, he is a Miami fan, but he will follow LeBron where LeBron goes. Therefore, it's a win-win for Drew, no matter what.
No, it's not. Okay.
He's trying to soften the blow for you, Drew.
I'm helping you.
Because I'm just saying, if it's a lot of players I like, but if they play against my team, it's fuck them.
No, but ain't Miami my shit. I'm going for Miami in 7. Stop trying. Miami in 7.
I'm just making a point that you shouldn't say, okay, you shouldn't say Miami my shit and say I can go either way in the same breath. Kev, who you got? Miami, LA.
Because I'm thinking realistic.
So I got Lakers in 5, only because I feel like the Lakers is going to gift wrap a win and put it under the tree or basically just hand that shit to them.
Like always, Lakers.
It's going to look like they're giving effort, but LeBron's just going to be like,
yeah.
And then ball out, son.
Either game 1 or 2, Lakers going to give them that.
All right.
But Lakers will take it in 5, and I hope AD gets MVP because he will definitely be deserving of it. But before we move on from the NBA, Doc Rivers is done with the Clippers. LA.
Y'all trash.
So
why? You trash.
So
PG, you trash.
With them big shoes, son. Ty Lue needs to step in.
What's next for the Clippers? John, throwing it to you first. First, what's next for Doc? Let's see what's next for Doc. What do you think would be a good fit for Doc?
Commentator.
No, he's getting another job
for high school games.
Honestly, I can see. Go ahead, John.
I'm gonna say best case scenario, Doc, Philly.
That's my dude. Yeah.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Pelicans a little too young.
Pelicans would be good.
I think Pelicans a little too young. I think Doc will want to coach Philly.
Doc will enjoy coaching the Pelicans though. I think
he'll probably enjoy it, but also I don't think he will. Doc being who he is, he has to win. Like his team has to be like a real contender, and I don't think with Pelicans will be.
But I'm gonna name all the positions that's open. Houston.
Yeah.
Indy.
Fuck Houston. That's a bad job, man.
Houston, Indy, Philly. Pelicans, and there's one more.
I mean, if they get a big in Houston, they can probably do something well.
Remember what the top of the head right now, but it's definitely 15 that has a job opening.
Yeah. All right.
Indiana got a job opening too.
Yeah, he said Indiana.
I think it might be just those 4.
Also, speaking of Indiana, Oladipo is trying to get out of Indiana. Did y'all see that?
For real? I did not see that. Oh.
Yeah. Oladipo
There's teams on his list too.
But in all honesty, if the Clippers want to win, they know who they got to get.
Who they got to get?
The King. They got to go get Phil. I don't know if he'll take the job, but they got to go get Phil.
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah,
Come on.
Listen. You want to win?
What the hell are you doing in New York, bro? Yo, DQ, tell him what.
You think Genie gonna let him rock?
He's chilling right now. My man Phil's living life. Chilling.
No.
I said if he wants to come.
No.
That's the guy you go after.
No.
Phil's good. He got the check from the Knicks. He barely did nothing.
You're right.
And he's good. He's fine.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Phil coach again.
I said I'm saying he's not taking the job. I'm saying if they want to win,
and Phil don't want to coach now.
To come back to coaching if they want to win.
I don't think so.
Nah.
Did you bench DQ or?
No. Something going on with DQ. I don't know what happened.
Okay. All right.
They better go after Mark Jackson. That's what they need to do.
I think Ty Lue is assistant, bro. Like, bring up Ty Lue. That next level, son.
Both good coaches. Both good coaches.
Ty Lue already there.
We got to get.
Sorry, guys. Someone kept calling my phone.
The man with all the trophies, all the rings. You got to go get him. At least talk to him.
Nah,
I got a conversation with him.
I don't know about
Ty Lue got that.
Well, they were saying
you were a loyalist, my friend.
They were saying that Ty Lue is the most likely to get it, being that he's already there. Him and Sam Cassell do like a associate coaching type of thing.
Co-coaching?
Yeah.
No.
You're trying to win, right? Go after the biggest one that's available.
Yo, stop with the Phil shit. Come on, Johnny, stop. Phil, leave Phil to the side. Stop it.
Did he say he retired from coaching?
Yes, he said. He said he retired from coaching. Wait, he did the Knicks job, bro. He said he ain't coming back to coaching, my nigga. Like,
he wasn't coming back to coach the Knicks. That's what he said. He said he was not coming back to coach the Knicks.
He said, I'm too old to be traveling with teams. So
them hips ain't right now, son. Them hips ain't good.
Hold on, Johnny. What's the situation with Pop and San Antonio?
I don't know. He's I think
Pop's gonna retire. I'm sorry, I can't see him on the team.
I think he's still gonna coach. I don't think he's retiring, not yet.
Yeah, he'll stay with the Spurs until he's ready to retire.
I can't see Pop too. Yeah, they need to sign to a new contract. I can't see Pop coaching.
Because they were talking about they
were talking about Brooklyn. I saw that.
No, I'm saying they were talking about the young lady stepping up.
Becky Hammond.
Right, Becky Hammond stepping up.
Oh, I'm down with that.
So
female coach.
Yeah, right. First
head coach.
Is it Becky or Tim Duncan? Because Tim Duncan was itching to split in that shit real quick.
Tim Duncan being like the number one assistant coach, but Becky supposedly is the front runner if Pop was to leave. So if Pop actually do leave, Clippers probably be the best fit for him.
You got to think Pop's definitely grooming her to do it, like a Josh McDaniels Belichick situation, right?
You ever think Becky was just like, yo, Docky's out, Becky go to the Clippers, bro?
Nah, I think she'll stay with the Spurs.
Looking at Becky Hammond?
Nah, I think she'd stay with the Spurs.
Yeah, Becky with the Spurs, Pop with the Clippers. I like that, how that sounds. Moving on from the NBA, we're going to get into the NFL now. NFL, another rough week in the NFL. Like always.
We got our first tie.
First tie.
That awful game.
He's just
dude. So, before we get into that, I almost forgot Joe Montana and the burglar. So, in case you missed it, before I move to the actual NFL. So recently, that was Thursday, I believe. A young lady, I can't remember her name. It was
crazy woman.
So
Jane Doe.
In Malibu, where Joe Montana lives, I'm guessing that he was babysitting his granddaughter, right? Him and his wife having a good night, probably drinking some expensive wine, and they hear the baby in the playpen, like, oh, hey, his wife like, go check on the baby. Go check on whatever the baby's name. He walks into the room and he sees an unidentified woman cradling his granddaughter. Now, instantly, the first thing to go to your mind, you fucking like, oh shit, like complete shock, I'm sure. So his wife hears him talking to the lady in regards to give up the grandbaby. The lady wouldn't give up the baby. The wife comes in, and then a tussle.
I'm the wife, I'm two-piecing.
So then a tussle ensues. Joe and the lady gets to tussling. His wife somehow gets the baby. You know, he taught her how to, cuff the ball, cuff the baby. Switch arms. You know how they teach you in high school how to switch arms. You know how to hold the ball. She grabbed the baby, got out the way. Joe and the lady tussled. The lady got out after the tussle. Later, they called police.
Where did the lady get out?
She got out the window or whatever the hell, however she got in. I'm pretty sure they live in a big ass house with a bunch of glass doors and windows with no fucking blinds up, because I don't know, rich people like living like that. Just like, see inside my house, see all the expensive stuff I got. Just open and shit. But they called the police. The lady got arrested, and they tried to charge her with felony kidnapping and burglary. But she was released on a $200,000 bail. So she comes from money. If our peoples came out 200 grand, easy. She was I think she did it like the weekend, and she apologized or whatever, and they were trying to find out why she did it. At this moment,
was it the whole $200,000?
No, not the I-bond. Not the I-bond where it's 200 and then you pay 10%. Yeah, it was. They came out of pocket 200 grand to get this lady out of prison so she can fight her case from the outside. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they in Malibu. She must come for money. Now, as of right now, it's still unknown of why she was there, because even when she allegedly when she was in the house with the baby and they were trying to talk to her, she still wasn't saying anything. She was just cradling the baby, like just rocking, like like mesmerized by the baby and shit. And then because she wasn't responsive, they jumped on her and gave her a 21 Jump Street real quick. Hey, Joe now got on her ass. But it's crazy.
Joe definitely hit her.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yo,
hey, shit, he being his right.
Allegedly.
The wife from 2 pieces.
So it's just a crazy situation. I just figured we touch on it because what would you do in a situation like this?
We'd all do the same thing. Let's just be realistic. Like, we'd all do the same thing. You know, whether it's your kin, your daughter or your son, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your brother. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A stranger is in your house holding your baby on some, like, Paranormal Activity 2 shit.
Right.
You're fucking her up. I don't care what you are, man, woman, transgender, non-binary, whatever the hell you identify as.
Shut up.
Right. That's facts, though.
It's true.
If y'all watching my son, I will hope that y'all will get a ass that 21.
Of course.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
So, but we're guessing that the lady has some type of mental issues. Her attorney did say she was she apologized for the situation. Still don't know what her reason was. Her family and her representation is still trying to figure out what she was thinking, if she was thinking, and everything and shit. So everything is like still up in the air. She's fighting the case, but she obviously come from money, and she must suffer from some type of mental illness.
Walking around the streets of Malibu definitely has money.
So walking around in Malibu, I'm pretty sure this was a gated community of some sort.
Walking into people's houses in a gated community in Malibu.
Right. So
again, we hope she is okay and she's getting the help that she needs. But you don't do that. You don't do that.
2-piece all day, 21 all day. But now we can get into NFL recap. We'll start with Thursday night. Yeah. Let's start there. Let's start with Thursday night, right? Okay.
Please.
So Thursday night we had Dolphins, Jaguars. Now,
I picked the I picked Miami.
Now, this was supposed to be. I love you, baby. Thank you.
Aww.
So this was supposed to be a blowout for Jaguars because they were based on what we've seen from Miami so far and how good Jaguars has been surprisingly been. That wasn't the case.
Tragic turned to Fitzmagic.
He said Fitzmagic.
It was a fault on all of us who picked Jacksonville and said that we're going to blow them out. Fitzpatrick was due for a game, right? I mean, he's always due for a game where he throws for 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, not giving a shit, shirt open, swagged out, gold chain, sunglasses at press conference.
You got that Miami swag down pack, bro.
We were waiting for that game to happen. I feel like I should have made that game that week against the Jaguars, but you know what? Whatever, man. It happens.
Fitzmagic's my guy. I should have went with Fitzmagic.
No, honestly, my dumb ass had Miami, and I changed it last minute because School of Favre, I tell you, I love these guys. just some cocky ass niggas, like they don't give 2 shits. is just throw the fucking ball and they have a good time.
Hopefully somebody will catch it.
Right. I'm going to put it out there. Hopefully somebody going to catch it. Sometimes, most of the time, it be the defense, but he was cooking Thursday and shit, so I should have went with them. But with the loss, with the win in Miami, do you think it's still time to hand the reins over to Tua? Or
No. They'll hand the reins to Tua. Look, because the Jets create starting quarterbacks. I don't know if you realize this or not. We're getting to the point where Jimmy Garoppolo sits down. Nick Mullins torches us. Sorry, Giants fans, that happened to you week 3. Phillip Rivers torches us. So you know what? Let's throw Jacoby Brissett in there. So what's going to end up happening is if Fitzpatrick's going to come back to New York, he's going to fucking light up the Jets. And in the third quarter, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just throw Tua out there. Why not? We created Baker Mayfield. We created Tom Brady. It's the fucking curse of Drew Bledsoe. It's the curse of Joe Namath. That's when Tua will start, when he plays the Jets.
Gotcha. Man got a lot of depressed in his heart.
I'm lucky I went to a party and I did not see that.
You don't feel what I feel.
I did not see that bullshit of the game, bro. I was partying with my niece. My cousin just turned 21 with party.
But speaking of bum ass teams, though.
My man Drew said he was taking shots of celebration while Ed was taking shots of depression.
Yep.
For real.
Yep.
For real, though.
But speaking of bum ass teams in New York, the Giants continue to suffer. They let McMillan look like nice out there, boy.
You guys played the varsity team. At least we had the starters for a little bit. You guys suck. I mean, the expectations for the Jet fans were very, very low because we still have Adam Gase. You guys thought you were going to go to the fucking playoffs with Joe Judge, an unproven fucking wide receiver coach for the fucking New England Patriots. How good is Bill Belichick's fucking coaching tree? Congratulations. How great would it be if you do the Arizona Cardinals fucking situation where you literally hire a coach for fucking 1 year, you drop him, you drop Daniel Jones. You guys are going to end up with the first overall pick. More than likely, you're going to draft Trevor Lawrence. You're going to get another coach, and you're going to fuck that up too. Good luck. You guys are the worst team in the NFL in the last 4 years. Worse than us.
Keep on roasting them.
Yeah. What's up, Giants fans? Let's hear it. Danny Dimes, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Look, Eddie,
let's go.
Look, Eddie got a lot of hate in his heart right now.
At least
I'm gonna let you Giants fans get a moment to talk. John, how you feeling about your Giants at this moment?
Listen, at the end of the day, the Jets suck, Giants suck. It is what it is. They suck.
Right.
But
Cam,
that's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact. We both suck.
I'm gonna get more depth to it. It's obviously not having the preseason. The O-line didn't really get. The O-line can't pass block or run block.
Will Myers was a great pick. I'm sorry. Will Hernandez. Sorry.
He's actually solid. Don't
great pick. Yeah, he looks great. He looks awesome. So does Andrew Thomas.
He's not the one that's really – it's the other ones is not really, We got someone who never played center. Andrew Thomas is playing right tackle. Who didn't play right tackle in college. It's all a bunch of mixed match. Don't come for my guy, Will. That's my guy. But,
so essentially what Johnny's saying is if the line can figure out how to get it together, the way the NFC –
Wait. It's more than line. The Giants can't get a fucking third down stop to save
their life.
The Giants are the best team on first down, but the worst team on third down. It's crazy. That's a legitimate stat. Look it up.
No, I know. I've seen it, but it's like, what? Like, fuck first down. Let them do what they want to do on first down. Third down, gotta get a stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, it's 30-14.
I can say, though,
he gave up.
He's just so fucking much, bro.
I can say, though, this is the most I've seen they big head quarterback run. He was out there like he was.
Because he's going to need to do that for us to win.
He had to run for his life.
He was moving this game, like really like getting out of that fucking pocket quick. Like he come off and then he took off like he was running on their ass. Kev, what do the Giants have to do to salvage this season?
The salvage the season, honestly, the offense needs to sustain drives. Even if they end drives with field goals, they need to be able to sustain drives. They need to be able to convert third downs, get down the field. Even if they don't score, they need to be able to keep the defense off the field as much as the defense has been on the field, because the defense, for any Giants fan, they know has been the only bright spot of the entire team. The O-line obviously needs a lot of work. They're a patch job, and like Jonny said, the time that they would usually be spending time to gel together, because most of them are still so young.
Yeah.
They would have been doing like at least full halves while other starters would come out. The O-line would have still been on the field working against first and second team defenses against whatever the 4 teams we would have played in the preseason. I think the Jets, whoever else, you know what I mean? But hopefully they put something together. Saquon going down obviously is devastating, but eventually Devontae by week 5 will have, I would say, 60% of the running back snaps.
But Kev, can I ask you a real quick question? Do you think that if Saquon Barkley couldn't run behind that Giants offensive line, do you think that Devontae Freeman can?
Yeah, by week 6 or 7 at least, if they can put it together. Yeah.
Okay.
But Saquon, when he got hurt right after 2 7+ yard carries. That was them figuring it out. But at the end of the day, I mean, the offensive line does not look good, and the defense looks amazing, but they're not going to be able to do nothing if they're on the field every, 60 minutes. They're on the field 25 minutes, 30 minutes at that time. That's too much.
The Giants held the ball for 7 minutes in the entire first half in the last game. That's crazy. 7 minutes.
Not good.
One last thing about the Jets, and then can we move on to teams that actually play football, not the New York?
I was going to get to Monday. I was going to discuss Monday.
But real quick, the only thing I want to say is that Adam Gase is hopefully gone. The only reason why he's not gone yet is because the Jets have to play on Thursday against the Broncos, which is going to be the worst game in NFL history, I would probably imagine. So hopefully Adam Gase gets fired by Thursday, but in Jets fashion, guarantee you we'll win that game.
When we talking about Anthony Davis and height, when I went to Google Anthony Davis' height, it says it's talks of if the Jets lose Thursday, Adam Gase getting fired. It was on Google. It was like,
thank God. I really, really hope so. I really hope Greg Williams takes the realms. Hire Eric Bieniemy, offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, should have a job. A black man in the NFL who should have a job. Surprisingly, he's still, unfortunately, the offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll segue to the Monday Night Football game, no?
Well, unfortunately, before we get there, I just want to say all of our teams is ass right now. Vikings is 0-3, but we did see a bright spot from Justin Jefferson, who was cooking last week. So
on my bench.
He on your bench? He's on your bench, Ed?
On my bench. Yeah, it didn't matter. I won the game. I locked it up.
And DQ's team is just a one choke artist away from being
right. I was going to get to Dallas 1-2, but again, and that was only because of the choke, the fucking spin shit with the Falcons bum ass. They'd be 0-3 as well. So it's like
Falcons is the best 0-3 team I've ever seen in my life, boy.
Another thing too.
For the first 3 quarters, they are.
Dev, your hometown, Chicago Bears, 3-0.
Yes, I was gonna get it to the 3-0 teams as well.
Fucking Big Dick Nick back in, Mitch Trubisky out. Big Dick Nick in.
Word.
Slinging it.
Okay, so before we get to Monday night, let's talk the 3-0s. Let's talk all the 3-0 teams. So, who is the best 3-0 right now? So let's go down the list of who we got. So in the AFC,
outside of the Chiefs, can we say outside of the Chiefs?
It's the Bills.
So we got the Bills, the Chiefs, the Steelers, and the Titans in the AFC, and then in the NFC we got Seahawks, Packers. That's it. Seahawks and Packers.
And the Bears.
And the Bears.
So we'll break it up. In the NFC, who's the best 3-0 team?
Seahawks.
John say Seahawks. And who you got?
I got grumpy Aaron Rodgers. He's mad. He's on a mission. He didn't get him any weapons, and who did he make a weapon? Allen Lazard. Who? Somebody that somebody picked up on fantasy when he heard Devontae Adams was going to be out for the game. Who, whatever, had 176 passing yards and a touchdown. Just saying.
DQ, who's your best 3-0 in the NFC?
I definitely gotta say the Packers because this nigga Discount Double Check was on fucking what's that dude's name on the podcast. What's his name? Oh my god. He wrestled Adam Cole like 2 weeks ago, but he was on his podcast. Like his demeanor was like that person who's quiet, but you can tell they're angry inside. It is like keeping their composure. Yeah, it's definitely the Packers.
Drew, who's your best 3-0 team in the NFC? So you got Bears, Packers, Bears, and who else? Seahawks.
I'm going with the Seahawks. They get
bad defense, Seahawks. Sure.
What? Their whole team is like solid, bro. And Russell Wilson is scoring out, and Russell Wilson is doing his thing right now. Like, come on.
They got a lot of points against them. That's all I gotta say.
Kev, who you got? Best 3-0 in the NFC.
We talking like the Packers don't have a bad secondary too, bro. How many points do teams put up on the Packers?
I'm saying an overall defense is pretty bad.
Yeah,
and they had a lot of injuries. Jamal Adams is down. I think Bobby Wagner went down. One of their outside pass rushers went down. A lot of guys went down in that Dallas game.
Yo, fuck what Eddie's talking about. At the end of the day, fuck what you talking about too, Drew.
Kev, who the best NFC 3-0?
Best NFC 3-0 is Seattle, and they're the best equipped to make the furthest run. That's it,
bro.
Everybody here knows that, so it don't matter.
Early, I'm calling Seahawks taking it this year.
Whole thing,
man.
That's a good pick.
I call Russ getting a MVP. I don't see a championship.
The way Russ
he's playing different because
honestly, Russ is playing different, man. Like he looked like
had his baby with Sierra. Like
I don't know about all that.
Now he's like like a lot of players, like some players when they have like children, but some they're like really in love with, they play completely different. Like Fred VanVleet last year in the finals, that nigga went off after his son was born.
And that's true. I wrote Wavy when me and Sabrina had Dorian. I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, Russ honestly is competing with Pat. Although Pat is the most electrifying QB in the league, Russ is really close to him. Like, because the way
Do people consider Patrick Mahomes a black quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah, he's light-skinned. Sure. Yeah, he's black. He's light-skinned, but he's black.
It's the one-drop rule, bro. You don't know? One-drop rule. So, Russ is playing crazy, man. And I want to see Russ not only get MVP, but take it this year. So
I want to see him win MVP.
I don't know if he gets MVP. He gets overlooked like almost every time when it comes to MVP.
Yeah, he does.
So this will be the year he's going to get MVP. How many touchdowns does he have this year? Like 10, 11?
I think he's at 12 already.
Fucking wild. Yeah, I mean.
All right, now in the AFC,
I think he went 4-4-5 or 4-5-4.
Yeah.
Hey, Metcalf, the dummy. He did the.
Oh man, DK, what a dumb play.
DK,
the was showboy, like yo.
Bro, that was fantasy points that I needed, son.
Yeah. Oh, Falcons blew it again, right? Again. Yeah, we talked about the Bears.
Yeah.
Again.
What is it fine. For?
Ridley keep eating, so that's fine.
Yeah.
You got DK, Kev?
Yeah, in the Island League, but I got Ridley in our league.
You had him
start?
start?
Of course.
But he caught a touchdown.
DK gonna be. DK caught a touchdown when he should have had 2 touches.
2 touchdowns, yeah.
We talk about Nick Foles taking the job away from Mitch the bitch, as you.
Yeah. I said that. Yeah, Big Dick Nick and Mitch the bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, that's disrespectful. Mitch had the Bears 2-0, but that's another.
Okay, barely had it. If it wasn't for a dropped pass by DeAndre Swift in the end zone and a complete collapse, I think they'd be 0-2.
Yeah, they brought Nick in to take Mitch's job. They believe in
I think they had to start Mitch in the first 2 weeks or whatever, wait to bench him and then start Nick.
Right. Now, up in the AFC, each division has a 3-0 team.
Mm-hmm.
So, of those, you got the Bills 3-0, Chiefs 3-0, Steelers 3-0, and Titans 3-0. Other than the Chiefs. Right.
Other than the Chiefs.
Right.
Other
Exactly.
than the Chiefs.
Other than the Chiefs, who's the best 3-0?
I think it's obvious. I'll go first.
Go, Kev.
I think it's obvious. It's the Bills.
Yep.
I think
I agree.
Down, fuck what anybody here is talking about. Out of the Steelers or the Titans, aside from the Chiefs, Bills. I don't know what we're talking about. Defense, overall, team-wise,
I say Steelers as well.
Defense and the way that Josh is playing, bro, is definitely gonna be. Diggs is the money maker, bro. That he makes them. He takes them to the next level. They're gonna win the division this year, bro. That's what
the division, but I don't see them getting past the first round.
I'm on the record saying that, bro. They're gonna win the division this year.
No, not.
Oh yeah, 100%.
First time they play the Pats, I don't know what week it is. They might not smoke them, but they definitely gonna win by 10.
That's gonna be Josh Allen's worst game, and everybody's gonna be like, damn. Like,
all right, so Eddie, other than the Chiefs, who's the best 3-0 team in the AFC?
I'm going to have to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I just trust that defense way, way more than I trust the Buffalo Bills defense. Not to discredit Josh Allen. I think he's very, very good. I still don't think he's accurate as hell. He still misses guys all the time wide open. He barely right before to take the lead again. They did blow the lead to the Rams. Let's not forget that they were up on the Rams by a lot. Blew the lead, and if it wasn't for that almost overthrown pass to Tyler Croft, we'd be talking about a different Buffalo Bills team. They wouldn't even be in this segment because they wouldn't be undefeated.
I can't wait to see them go against my man Cam. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think the Bills have what it takes to win the division. Sure, to make it to the playoffs, 100%.
They have a guaranteed spot in the
to make it past the first round. I don't see it. Although I just want the New York Jets and the New York Giants to leave the state of New York, so then that way most New York fans are just forced to be Bills fans.
Definitely gonna make the playoffs, but
so John, who's the
evil genius?
So who's the best 3-0 team in AFC other than the Chiefs?
The Steelers.
Yeah.
They got the
defense is too good.
That defense is crazy.
So good.
Like,
DQ.
I mean,
DQ.
I would definitely have to go with the Bills. With the weather getting colder, they did have an advantage playing upstate New York, where it's fucking freezing.
Not against
I'll
Pittsburgh.
definitely have to put that.
Listen, the Patriots deal with it. The Steelers deal with it. The Ravens deal with it.
Nah, but the way that the stadium's designed, that kind of gives them that. Like, it's hard to explain. So there's a wind chill tunnel in their stadium, but it's not on purpose though. When they designed it, they make it that way.
Drew got your nose.
All that extra cold air, it was like,
Yo, quick thing.
Back to the OSA, episode 24. Now we were discussing the top, the 3-0s in the AFC.
Right.
That's not named Kansas City Chiefs.
I was gonna give Ed a point. You know that tight end that plays for the Raiders that was looking special them first 2 weeks?
Darren Waller, the guy that I've been fucking beating my drum on since last year, yeah.
What do you do against the Patriots?
Yeah. Look, Bill Belichick looked like he – okay, Bill Belichick, did you see that press conference with Belichick, John? Did you see it?
Yeah.
He looked like he was in a hostage video. Like, all he did was study film about Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller the whole time. That's what he does. He shuts down your best offensive weapons. I'm not mad about it. Darren Waller's going to fucking light it up for the rest of the season.
All right, listen.
That's what he does. Everyone knows that.
But that's my point. That's my man Kev talking all this hot shit about them Bills. They walking into play against Superman and Evil Genius. They ain't gonna come out pretty for them.
Not this week, though.
Honestly, I got in regards to the 3-0, Steelers is the best team. I still think Allen is still proving himself. He's from the school of Farber as well. He does a lot of dumb shit. Although with Diggs is a bucket, but he does a lot of dumb shit. And this last game, he barely won that. They smidget Skin of their teeth, they won that.
The defense let them down. They let the Rams come back.
So
that's what it is.
I still think they're gonna win that division though. But I just don't think they is legit quite yet. But we'll get to the Monday night game. This would have been the clash of the Titans, not including team in Tennessee, but the Ravens versus
the Ravens shit the bed.
Lamar Jackson versus his kryptonite. So he said
the defense shit the bed, bro.
His kryptonite, Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Drew, what do we have to take from this game?
The defense played fucking horrible. I can't fucking. The defense played fucking horrible. They let Patrick Mahomes go majority down the field every fucking time he got the ball, bro. Every time he got the ball, he was going down the field like.
Tell him how you really feel.
I don't know, bro. Like,
he hit McCorry Hartman once, or actually twice in the end zone. He dropped one in the end zone there, but it was a lot of
Mark Andrews, bro. He had
dropped like 8 balls.
Mark Andrews, but his hands was just like fucking butter fucking hands, bro. He was dropping ball passes. He had a fucking touchdown right in the hands, bro. Like.
He also had a couple of first downs, a couple of 20-yard gains, a couple of 15-yard gains. He dropped like 7 balls that game? It was bad.
What the fuck, bro?
So Lamar had 97 passing yards. That's incredible. Like,
that was terrible, bro.
That was
like terrible.
Horrible. This was supposed to be that because again, I was thinking that I don't think the Ravens can beat them and beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, but I thought this would be that game where they show that they're at least in the same tier as the Chiefs.
They're not ready,
but they obviously are not ready for what the Chiefs have. Like, what
did you see Patrick Mahomes and his fiance announce their baby being born? Like, whatever. I think it was NFL memes that had it was Patrick holding his fiance with the baby, and she was holding the picture, and the picture was Lamar Jackson. So yeah,
he was doing the count of his fingers. He was like, "They got me at 4." Like
yeah. That's right. He felt disrespected that where he was ranked.
He like they got me 4th best quarterback in the league.
He's number 1.
Why would you get your girlfriend after the big ass contract?
Because he's chilling. She a real one. She's been there with him since the beginning, before he had the money.
Think I don't care the post he can get for that much money he got.
When it was like before the game, right? Where I think it was like the commentary, they asked the question of Patrick Mahomes, where you think, like where you are right now, like he's like in terms of your game, he's like, I'm not where I need to be yet. You're a fucking MVP and a Super Bowl MVP, and you're saying you're not fucking, you're not where you need to be yet. Yo, the fucking Patrick Mahomes go kill the fucking league and like go continue killing this league every fucking year. I don't even care. I don't even think the Patriots is going to touch them Kansas City Chiefs, bro.
Hey, Drew, is Patrick Mahomes your favorite player in the NFL right now?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Just asking.
Nigga doing the Stevie Wonder head and shit? No.
I just recognize greatness when I see it.
My man Drew was getting that Jalen Ramsey on just now. I wasn't paying attention.
Word, like
I was doing that. All right, sorry.
See,
swivel neck. Okay, but Patty is making sure that the world know that he's the best QB and probably the best player in the NFL. We're gonna discuss more football later when we get to our picks, but let's get into bag of the trash. Did I miss anything? Is there anything we need to discuss before we move on?
I think we can move on. This episode has gone on long enough.